What's going on, Castle Clash? My name is With Honor, and in today's video, I'm going to be opening up something kind of crazy. 1,582 pet bag 2s. Just having that amount is a little bit nuts. And just to get into it real quick, main goal is to get Purrsalot to level 26 mathematically. Should have enough for that. I only need 76, and I should get about 200, 197 point something. So let me just get into it, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. Purrsalot, the reason I'm trying to get him up is to get an advantage for getting Labyrinth 600,000 points. So let's just get into the rolling opening part. I can continue to talk about why, or part of how I got here. So 1,582 bags. How do you get that high? Because there's not usually any events where you can just buy pet bag 2s in large supplies from the Bazaar limited time offers. Sometimes it'll be a part of the Bazaar in a one-time purchase thing, and then if you spend $20, $50, or $100, you get those other bonuses from it. And so that's like 110 bags from that. So if you buy day after day after day, 110 bags, you can get up to 1,582 eventually. I think yesterday's Bazaar had a one-time purchase where it had 600 pet bag 2s as part of it. But I've just been saving this up over time with the intentions of making videos when I can finally get to a place where I can set up my computer, have a good enough internet to do so, and here we are. And so, the funny thing about this Labyrinth Point Bonus, that achievement, when I got to 300,000 a long time ago, I thought that was it, and they said, nope, come back and get twice as many points next time. Which 300,000 isn't easy to begin with. It takes a lot of time and commitment to Labyrinth, and maximizing every step you do throughout it. And Labyrinth itself, you click on that button up there, which takes you to Lost Realm, and Labyrinth is a part of that, but it's never flashing when Labyrinth is active. So it's something I just always forget about anyway. It'd be kind of nice if that button up there did something. I don't know how to one next to it, as if there's something to do. But as of right now, this button up here towards your might score is the only place you can check it, because it's got everything on there, but there's so much information and so many modes that I kind of don't care if I min-max on, and Labyrinth ends up being one of those. So that's the ultimate goal, to get the 600,000 point achievement and knock that one out. But a couple other things I'm looking for are Mini Angie, Eulephant, and Rudolph, I think. So I have 3 pets, like 29, 30, where mathematically I should get enough from these bags to get them to 31 to get their skill maxed out. What else can happen from this? Not a lot. I think this is going to take a long time, so I'm going to try and remember to put in the notes a time when this is over, so that if you don't want to hear the rest of the rambling I'm about to do, you can just skip to that point and see if we achieved what we're looking for. Basically to see if the 76 Purrsalot I get, and then if Mini Angie, Eulephant, and Rudolph get to level 31 so I can upgrade their skills, and then I went and got enough mana that I can upgrade them if that happens. And so I'll do that at the end of the video, and we'll see how those things change. I know it's all stuff I can look up, but who wants to go to the wiki if you don't have to? It's not always the easiest site to use. Alright, so just going through. Oh, let's talk about Glacie a little bit, because a lot of people say it's not very useful, or downplay his usefulness, or kind of sleep on him. I think he's incredibly useful, particularly in dungeons and guild wars, because that little phantom or whatever he summons goes out and freezes a tower in the next closest 7 buildings. I don't know if leveling up a skill is going to change that, but I can definitely check at the end because he was already ready to upgrade his skill. I just overlooked it. But you know, when I'm in Guild Wars and there's that one stun tower that's close to where I want to drop, I put Glacie on my Michael, who I drop first to tank, and then I drop Minotaur and Cupid, who will hopefully proc on a dove that has spawned. And I do have Iron Will on Minotaur, so the stun tower isn't terribly important, but I don't have Iron Will on everything, and it's just having that stun tower frozen so it doesn't do anything. And maybe there's a group of 2 stun towers, group of 3, or something like that, and it just stops them all from affecting my heroes, which I think is really good in dungeon, especially because most of the buildings are towers that are mage towers, stopping your heroes from actually doing anything. So I think Glacie is really good, very underrated. Don't sleep on her. Use her appropriately. Let's see what other heroes. Rudolph, a healer, Angie healers. Those are always good. I don't know how Christmas pet in my pet warehouse is like the second highest, because I don't particularly go for events that offer pets. I think there's a lot more important things. Like today, you can get 400 Glacies in one of the packs. I think 200 or 400, which is kind of crazy. I mean, that would obviously max them out a lot, but you know, when I'm opening up eggs every day, what's the point if everything's maxed out already? I get that big number underneath that says, oh, hey, look, you have a maxed out Aurora plus 450 extra ones. Doesn't do anything, so that's kind of why I didn't max them out like as fast as possible through purchases. After you get them to 31, you just get a couple stats anyway, so you know, why rush to 35? And then why even rush past level 26, which is where the compendium stops, which for the Labyrinth Point bonus, you know, you get from 20 to 24%. So it'll definitely help out a lot with that score. Alright. Let me open a couple more and we'll see where we're at, because this is a long process. Why can't I click open 100? Because they never expected anybody to try and open this many. Oh, 600, okay. So we are 2/3 of the way through, so let's just keep going. And I'll keep trying to think of things to talk about. Elephant, little Agni. Little Havoc, not Agni. Agni's a god in another game I play. RIP. Hey, got one of each. At least one of each. That's nice. I mean, if everything worked properly, that would be like the perfect spread. Get all 8 of them and a couple extra another one. But hopefully it averages out to where I get about 200 each. Let's see. Got the Chickaboom, the Piblob, the Elephant, the Rudolph. And if you'll notice, what I'm looking for is Purrsalot. The only one that really matters, because it's the only bonus I'm looking for, and I'm not seeing a lot of them. There's a couple. The Glacies are good too, because he's the lowest level. He's or matched level with Purrsalot, but I'm also seeing a lot more of him. There's 1 and 1. There's 3 Glacies, no Purrsalots. Okay. It's kind of the way it's been going, because Purrsalot was released, I think, before Rudolph, and I still haven't got him to 26. Kind of proof on how random IGG's math actually is. It's like they take 100% divided by 8 and then adjust it up and down based on, it almost feels like on an account level basis, right? And we all know that based on your account number, there's only certain bases you can attack, so we already know it's broken up based on odds and evens. How far beyond that does it go? Because some accounts I roll a lot of one hero, other accounts it's a different hero. And this particular account took over 2 years just to get Pumpkin Duke, and now I've obviously gotten way too many just because of how much money I've spent and gems I've rolled and events I've participated in. But how random is the random? I don't think we should have very far to go from here. Let's check out the Purrsalots. There's 2 more. I think we've gotten to 76. And hopefully we got enough to get to level 27 as well, not just level 26. Some Rudolphs, another Glacie. No Purrsalots. There's 2. Purrsalot 2, okay. So we only got 5 heroes, but one of them was Purrsalot. That's pretty good. Got 6, none. Alright, we got all 7 other pets except for Purrsalot. Like, I feel like we're not going to get that far. Six, no Purrsalots. Interesting. 7 again. All the other 7, no Purrsalots. There's 1. Oh, so like you watch these results and it's like, how random is this actually? 4, no Purrsalots. 4, no Purrsalots. 5, no Purrsalots. There's 3. I mean, you gotta get lucky every once in a while, I guess. 7 again, no Purrsalots. Like, how many times does that happen actually throughout the entire video? I don't actually care, but it's interesting. Because even if this is a big sample pool to go from, is it really big enough to get us enough information to make a judgment on how their algorithm or math is actually set up? Who knows? And at the end of the day, it's the average of all the bags I open, not just these 10 bags to 10 bag situations. Got to be getting close. There we go. That's it, open 2, and we're done. So let's go see how it turned out. Alright, so Purrsalot we were at 4. We got 183, which, based on the math, I should have got 197 plus some decimal, which isn't possible, so minus 14. That's not that bad. That's actually pretty good. So upgrade him. Upgrade. Alright, nice. Level 27. Glacie. So level 26. Level 27. Very nice. And I never upped his skill. So let's just max that out real quick. What I wanted to look at was to see what will change, like most importantly this nearby target buildings. So let's level that up. Let's see. No, still 7. The freeze is for longer, so that's nice. Damage doesn't matter. 1 illusion, 10 seconds, 8 seconds. So yeah, I guess it was just duration and damage. But you know, I think it was 3.8. 0.4 seconds isn't that bad. Yeah, and let's see if we get these guys at 31. Wow, almost 32 for Angie. Nice. Rudolph. Following behind just like he was. And I think Elephant should have enough. Alright, I don't have enough mana, so I'll leave it at that. It's pretty interesting how they'll, if you're looking at that large of a sample pool, it averages out pretty closely to what you'd expect. So I think their math isn't as random as we like to believe most of the time, but definitely nice to see. Achieved the goal I was looking for. So thanks for watching, and take care.